Question 1. What are my career goals?
Question 1. What are my creative goals? Well, my main goal is to create and draw every day and actually get paid for it, a living wage. Ideally enough to also help out my family, although I realize the pursuit of art as a career is not the most lucrative, but that's okay. I'm currently looking for a more creative agency job here in Chicago, doing graphic design, things like that in an ad agency. With my storyboard portfolio, I would then shop around to different agencies and studios here in Chicago and see if I could get on doing boards for them. Then I envisioned myself working there for several years, really acquainting myself with the demands of production and building an even stronger portfolio that could someday translate hopefully into a job in films or games or even television. Really I'm not super picky about what specific kind of storyboarding I would like to do, but it appeals to me greatly in that I would be drawing every day and drawing challenging subjects and working with a team who is way better than me and can teach me how to get way better at drawing and art in general. If all goes well to this point and that all happens, I would continue working on personal projects and comics on the side and hopefully eventually move into freelance and just kind of doing my own thing.
What is the strongest part of my craft? Well, I feel that my strength lies in gesture and feeling. I would prefer to do a loose, quote-unquote, sloppy drawing with a lot of emotion and feeling and mood to it than a very tightly rendered but dead and stiff drawing. Additionally, I'm very good at visualizing scenes. I can read a book or hear something on the radio and then I literally will see these clips kind of play in my mind's eye. And I think I'm good at choosing shots because of this. And finally, I think I'm strong at never settling on my skill. I'm always pushing myself to learn more, to do better, and I'm always my own worst critic. I realize that my way is not the best way, and that the road of learning is one I will be on until the end.
Question 3. What is the weakest part of my craft? Well, to be honest, I struggle with both light and shadow and perspective. I have studied both for many, many years, and I feel as though I can use them to a point proficiently, but I still have a lot to learn in both areas in order to bend them to my will and to be able to create the kinds of pictures that I see in my head.
Question 4. How do I learn best?
Well, I'm very hands-on. I really love toys and I really love sculpting. Both great hobbies of mine. And historically I've always loved to just dive right in and try my hand at it. I do of course benefit from lecturing and watching videos and things like that, but I find that it really sinks in when I can apply it soon after listening to the lecture or reading the book or watching the video. Additionally, I will often make little drawings or even sculptures to help wrap my head around a concept. I find that it really helps me not only to think verbally, but in these other modes as well. Question 5. How do I respond to direct, tough love critique? Well, I, like many artists, sometimes have a hard time separating myself from the work I create. While it's sometimes hard to put our feelings aside, I do realize that it's an essential part of the process. And through art school and working in a production environment and advertising, I really recognized it as essential to improve the end result. One perspective never knows everything. You have to look at it from all different angles. So, I would like to thank you, Justin, and thank you to Chris and the Oatley Academy for this opportunity. I'm really grateful for what you guys do, and I hope to see you in class someday. Bye!